Hi guys, I'm Tawanta.
I'm Michael.
And we are the
Can't Get Right couple.
Yes.
And
you are seeing us. How we look is how we actually feel.
At the end of the day.
Well, at least I do.
Yeah.
I'm so tired, y'all.
I am too.
And
but
yes,
she's been working today and everything.
My look is really showing it. My eyes feel like
my eyes are heavy too.
My eyes feel good.
I'm tired.
We hope you guys had a wonderful day.
I don't like when you do that.
What?
When you use wonderful day. I don't like when you do that.
Hope you guys have a wonderful day.
I don't get it, but whatever. So
I'm gonna let him drop that topic for today.
So this is actually, we want to have fun with this. Okay, this is one of them fun topics. Although it can be a serious topic, but we're gonna have fun with it.
Serious.
Like we're gonna have fun with it, like we always have it. But anyway, if guests come over to your house, say you have someone coming over to your house for the first time, and they come in and the house is dirty, who do you think they blame? The husband, the wife, or both for not having a clean home?
Well, this question actually triggered because we had somebody come to the house, and the house wasn't dirty, but the house was messy and there was stuff out of place.
So it was functional. It was a living. Yes.
Yes. So like if they came over, they probably wouldn't really notice that it was kind of like out of place.
Yes.
Unless they knew us when the house was like spectacular or spotless. You see what I'm saying? So I think he did that because I started like straightening up before the person came over.
Yeah. So actually, I don't know because I'm not sure, but I mean, if
it's hard unless you got them grandmama couches.
But who's to blame though? But who's to blame? I mean, who do you?
I think it's collectively. Because,
I don't.
But I think the woman, the female, gets the raw end of the deal with it because she is the wife, she is the mother, and that is like basically. Let's just say, I probably might get some people upset. It's her job to make sure that the house is intact. It's not the job of the husband.
It is the woman's job to take care of the house.
All right, please
don't
let me cut this video
I'm
short.
for real. If they come over to the house, they shouldn't look at the man and be like, yo, welcome to the house ain't clean, bro. I'll be like, look at her. Check it out. Don't look at me. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, she should have been keeping the house looking better. That's her responsibility. She signed on the dotted line and obey and stuff like that and clean. See, that she wants to get in the way.
Excuse me, because he's popping a lot of junk. He over here fronting. No, but you know what? To tell you the truth,
you know how it is.
The responsibility does really lie on the female, the woman, the wife, and it's sad to say because as a marriage, you're supposed to be collectively doing everything.
Yes. Well then,
but it does fall on the female.
So then, I mean, I don't. Well, yeah, but you know, it's what if you have two working people who work full-time jobs?
It doesn't matter. As time will show. If you come into a messy house, it does not fall on the dude whatsoever. It does not fall on the husband, boyfriend, however you want to call it. It falls on the female, the wife, the mother, the baby mama.
So what you're saying is that if they pull up in the driveway and the grass is not mowed and, you know, everything's out of whack all in the yard, then are they going to say, well, why come he hasn't taken care of the grass and all that kind of stuff?
That's exactly what they're going to say.
Well, that ain't right.
It's not right.
You know
it's kind of like sexist.
So you mean tell me
and
that?
Chauvinist.
So you mean,
it's really a sexist, chauvinist world.
So you mean to tell me that you can't? You mean to tell me that a woman can't go outside and cut the grass?
It's foggy. You gotta.
Yeah, I gotta get back. So, but you trying to tell me that?
If she's living in a house with her husband and has boys, yeah, it's the man's responsibility.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I really feel about that, but I guess it is.
It doesn't matter how you feel about it. It's just the way of life.
Well, I guess it is. But I still say that a woman is going to get the blame for that. Because
I already said that. The woman is going to get the blame for it. So what are you trying to say?
And they should. That's what I'm trying to say.
Please,
they should.
Y'all, please,
But they
please
should.
do not.
They should get blamed for it.
Do not laugh and entertain this dude right here, because
Well, I know one thing. I have to tell them. You know, I have to be like, yo, before you come in, the way our house is set up,
you have to pull a Kevin Hart.
it was her fault. Okay, I
A
couldn't clean it.
tornado flew in
because-
my room, but something.
See,
something.
exactly.
Who sings
See?
that song anyway?
Well,
But
I don't know.
anyway, yeah, y'all. It's one of those things that it's like it's inevitable. It's inevitable. It doesn't matter in this day and age of equality. Everything is pretty much legal, but if your house is not clean and your wife is there, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna look at the wife
gonna
and
get the
say,
blame.
"Yo, she need to clean this house up." And yeah, yo, why your wife is so nasty?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Sorry,
She's
it's just
not-
the way it is, ladies.
So
I'm sorry.
This is kind of off the subject, but do you think if your kids are not doing well in school, is that a reflection of the dad or the mom?
No, that's a reflection on them. Because we provide the resources. We
Yep.
provide the pens, the papers, the means
And-
of them getting there, good clothes and shoes. They not cold.
Supplies.
They got pens. We got pens. Ava will probably graduate high school and we're going to still have pens and paper and
Yes,
all that other stuff.
for real.
So they have all of the resources. It's completely up to them to make that decision on saying, you know what, let me go ahead and continue to get these good grades so I can make myself proud. Not just the parents, because of course we all want our kids to do well in school. We all
Sorry,
want
that
them
was
to be
kind of off the.
scholars.
That was off.
But
That was off the
but it's
topic.
still tied in. Who's
Yeah, it is.
responsible?
Well-
but at the end of the day, if they don't want to do it, they ain't gonna do it.
So basically, what I would like to say is, if you're in a relationship, and it really takes 2 people, you know, even though it's just like she said before, you know, some people are stay-at-home moms or dad, and they have a lot of stuff to do, you know, and then the person at work, they come home and then they don't see what they thought maybe they should see, and then they're upset. And
that links back to that video I shared on the Can't Get Right page
So,
about
yeah.
the husband coming home and the house is a mess and she made him something to eat, but he was so in disgust over the house being in a mess that he didn't even want to eat, didn't realize what her day was like. She had a check off list on everything that she needed to get done. And instead of getting upset with her, he should have took his suit off, rolled his sleeves up,
Yes.
and picked up a dishwash cloth and washed some dishes. Or
Which
something. You know what I'm saying?
really brings me to my final point. When you're in a relationship and you with someone, it ain't his job, her job. It's you guys' job together. We touched on chores before, and you know how to do this and who should do that, when, blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, as sad as it is, we live in a day where yes, most likely a woman is going to be viewed as being your house is dirty, like your house is not clean. And that's sad because if it's 2 people's home, then it should be then they should be looked at. They should be viewed at as being they're not good homekeepers. They're messy. They're sloppy. You know what I'm saying? And society is so upside down right now that they won't blame the man for a dirty home.
Yep.
You know, they
But
won't
he's
blame
sitting
the
and
man.
got his feet kicked up, got a beer
Yeah.
in his hand, while his wife is struggling trying to take care of the kids and trying to
Yeah.
maintain the household.
So
it's like
it has to be.
yeah.
This has to be definitely a 2-way streak of, you know, or a man has to help a lady. And it's sad that outside people just come in and they just judge you right off the bat based off their appearance. Well, maybe she had a long day today. Maybe she didn't get a lot, you know, maybe she was out. You know, is her kid sick? You know, was she gone? Little stuff like that.
Yeah.
You really have to really look at that stuff and don't just prejudge based off what you look. So if you go to somebody's house for the first time, okay, don't just judge the wife as being a bad homemaker.
Now
you know?
there's a difference between messy and nasty.
Yes, it is.
Now there's some homes, y'all. There's some homes, some apartments that make you want to shake yourself when you get ready to leave.
Yes.
There's a difference.
There's a difference.
There's
Yep.
a difference. So I know
And-
y'all seen it at
And you
some
know what?
point in your
And
life.
you can tell.
And you could tell that place how
Yep.
it was, that it was never kept up.
Yep, that's
So
true.
yeah, let's not misconstrue those two.
You know what
Because
they-
a nasty house,
You're beautiful.
they should get choked out. But
You know what they
that's
say?
for different
You know what they
reasons.
say about a will, by a personal will. It's a living document. And that's the same thing it is for a house. Some people have OCD, and I don't downplay that, or I don't speak against it. Those people, they really got to have everything spotless all day, every day, no matter what. But the house is functional. If the kids come home, everybody's just moving about and things are out of place and blah blah blah. That's okay. That's like you said. That's a difference. If they just
but
come over.
But if you got dishes that's been piled up since May of last year, and you got bugs and rodents from the outside trying to get in, that's just plain old nasty.
But I will say this though before we leave, men, if you planning on having somebody over to the house, make sure. Listen to me. Listen very, very good.
And listen.
Okay? If you plan on having someone over to your house, before you start making plans to have someone over your house, you make sure that you check with your wife. Okay? Make sure that she said that the house is good enough to have someone over. Or at least give her a chance to get it in shape, or for you guys to get it together.
Yeah, I'm glad that you changed that up.
Yeah.
You said she. I need you to turn that to we.
Well, if I'm at work and you're home, I don't want to tell somebody, yo, just follow me home from work. I want to make sure that I notify her. Is it okay if so-and-so comes over right after work? Or do they need to come over an hour later after work just to give you a minute or give us a minute to get it together before they come over?
Yeah,
but definitely check.
We changed your words around.
And I'm not going to say wife. I'm going to say spouse, because women work and men stay home. So the men can have the house together. If your wife is going to bring a friend,
shoot, if the husband got the house together, the girlfriend is going to be like, no, boo, I got something to talk about with my husband, so I'm going to have to talk to you another time.
You got to
give me like 5 minutes.
Yeah, about 5 minutes. That's
5 minutes and 34 seconds.
Yeah. And counting.
Yes. So we hope that you guys enjoyed this video.
Yes.
On this topic. You guys have a wonderful night, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And there's going to be some links down below for our podcast and different thingamajiggies. And
you guys will enjoy it as well. I thank you guys for all the support.
And we are the
Can't Get Right Couple.
Peace.
Whoops.
That wasn't a piece.
Oh, Lord.